I think I've just always had that sort of, inner hunger in me to just get more from life. Like, I remember when I was a kid, mate, like I used to, talk my aunties into giving them foot rubs, and then I'd hit them up for cash when I finished, you know what I mean? Like, but probably something a bit more than financial. Like, I think I just like the idea of being able to just sort of go out and have a crack and, make something of yourself. Mate, I actually wanted to be a chef. I don't know why. My dad was always a pretty good cook, and I loved food, I still do, and I just thought, it'd be a nice job sort of cooking, and where I was living at the time was pretty big on tourism, so I actually ended up getting a job over in Fraser Island. It was an hour boat ride there and back, and it was hell. Like, it was the worst job I've ever had, but yeah, they sort of wrote me in and said, yeah, we'll give you an apprenticeship as a chef, but you just got to start washing dishes. And I think I was washing dishes for about 12 months and no one ever talked to me about an apprenticeship. I think, mate, for me, I just always knew that I didn't want to just be, a salesperson within someone else's business. Not even financially. Like, it was just more about, I think, starting something for ourselves and just sort of going out and having a crack. The big fears for some people are leaving that big brand, or leaving the support network of a big agency when they think, hey, the reason that they're selling is because of the colour of the sign or the logo on the sign, when, at the end of the day, like, I've worked for small independents, I've worked for, massive chains, and like, it always just comes down to them choosing you as the person, not, the brand that you work with. The really good thing about what we do is we just bring the humans into real estate. It's not all about just the job. It's sort of, how can we be people that can help other people? We'd like to see ourselves, being a little bit more transparently human, I think, within our transactions. Not so much just we're real estate agents, but it's Liam Mahony, or it's Anthony Thompson, or it's Christian Penshorn. It's more, people dealing with people. I think when we decided to do what we were going to do, there were so many people out there saying, you're crazy, like, don't do it, it's not going to work out. The old agency model has been there for so long, that's why it's still there, sort of thing. Just sticking it up to people saying that we weren't going to do well, and we've done exceptional. Like, I think anyone that's going to be good at what we do is just going to have a level of self-belief. Like, you can't work 6 days a week, and you can't go out and commit, sort of talk people into thinking that you're going to be the best person to, sell their house or work for them if you don't truly believe that you are yourself, you know what I mean? Like, I think you've just got to, in our job, you've just got to be able to back yourself, because if you don't believe that you're, the best person for the job, then why is the client going to think it, you know what I mean? So, I've just always had a bit of a thing with everything that I've done in my life, that I know that, if times get tough, I'll make it work. The biggest thing for me, mate, with Urban X is probably just having the simplicity of being able to come to someone, this is what I want to do, and then it's just given to you. And, all we need to know is how to be good at what we do. And our job day to day has stayed exactly the same. One thing that I love about, some of my really good clients is it's not even work related. You run into them in a coffee shop, or, you'll see them out with the dog walking down the street. Like, it's taking away that, hey, that's the real estate agent that sold my house, but hey, that's Liam, you know what I mean? Like, we don't really deal in selling houses. We help people transition to the next phase of their life, whether that's retirement, whether that's, they've just had their first kid, they need a bigger house. So, it's a lot more to it than, just getting them a really good price for their house. I think it's being able to lean on someone, because, some of the people we sell for, they might be going through some really tough times as well. So, it's about being that person that they feel comfortable with to help them get through that time and sort of move on to the next. It's for us and for me, it's bigger than just being a real estate agent.